EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the capital city of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go here from Mile High. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. First play of the game, first throw of the game. He's got the tight end, Adam Troutman. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 32-yard line.
Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
Third down, they need 5. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That's caught by Bourne. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Broncos.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. They'll go play action with Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by by Jamari Connor. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point.
You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. First down throw for Nix. That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Denver Broncos.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
A gain of 1 brings up third down and 9.
Here's Nix to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Play action now. It's Nix. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Here's Dobbins. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
Chris Jones on the stop. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing, mix. And this ball incomplete on third down.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos are on the board. They cut the lead to 6-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Yeah. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. Third and short, fourth and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. And they'll have him across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down. Motion man is Rice. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Mahomes. We'll try and set up the tight end screen.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 2. Here we go. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A ball deep for the end zone. That is hot. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out in front, 13-3.
Broncos 3. Harrison Butker at a kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This taken at the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
Their own 24-yard line.
Now to throw it here on 1st down. To the right side, he's got Ingram, the tight end. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. It's the Chiefs on top. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter. They have it 2nd and 4 coming up. Throwing is Nix. Got a man over the middle. There's Sutton. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Nix net on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
That's a gain of 7.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. Now Nick's going to look to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
In punt formation for the Broncos.
He'll get something there on the return, able to take this back to the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. He's inside the 30. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Jaleel McLaughlin now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's taken in, it's R.J. Harvey. And him up and down, just shy of the 40. Give him 14 on that play, one first down.
It's been a rough first half, and now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nick. That's swung out to Harvey. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
2nd and 10. At their
try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw is Nix. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That's the all-pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. And now things are going to get more difficult. Movement up front, going to move them further back. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long.
Hey, stay with him.
To throw is Nix. pump by Harvey. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. So they'll bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
Here's Jeremy Crawshaw now, as he's on to punt for the second time. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
At their own 28-yard
Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. First down throw, Mahomes. Back to the left side, pulled in by Conklin. Still going. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
The kick is good.
Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 3. He'll look to throw. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9
yards. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
Mike, I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
That one good for 29.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And he will score! Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Broncos. Will Lutz now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
27, Broncos 10. Will Lutz.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here, Mahomes.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They face 2nd down and 7. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Got a man, that's Rasheed Rice. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeouts. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Now a 3rd and 2. Mahomes back. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that 1st down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
He'll get that one complete to Rice. LKC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. and that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback recognize.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Now a timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
3rd down and 9. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Pass is caught by Gray, right side.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from just under 50 yards. That one doinks off the left upright, no friendly bounce. It's no good. And they are not able to add on to their big lead. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Brown now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Third and short. Here's Patrick. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away. He'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Their own 45-yard line.
For about a yard. It was Jalen Watson who got him down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 46. Here's 2nd and 9. throwing. Nips. There's a short one taken by Ingram. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
It's 3rd and 4. Throwing is Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Play action now. It's Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
34-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, here's Nix. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield.
15 yards on the play.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Big snap on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He finds Mims. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Denver first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll go play action with Nix. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught once again by Ingram. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
I think the rest of those receivers in the huddle have all come to the realization that they might not be getting a target anytime soon. And frankly, I don't blame them. I mean, they're riding the hot hand, and rightfully so. Until this defense proves that they can stop him in the passing game, I expect the quarterback to just continue to go back to him time and time again.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Here's Nix to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Brings up third down and
Sometimes
4.
it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. Nick's going to throw for it. He's got the first down and more than that. To the goal line and in. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with a touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Will Lutz to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Brown now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10 for Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 36 yards. Probably see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, KC.
2-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. That's a short one taken in by Conklin. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up second and 7 at the 13-yard line.
Second and 7. They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier. The tackle made at the 12-yard line. It's a gain
Third
of a yard.
and 6.
And it's third down.
They'll send Worthy in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. And he'll take it on in. Noah Gray. Touchdown, KC. His fourth TD grab of the season. Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. McLaughlin now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw is Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
10 yards.
So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line.
That's good.
A big-time play for the Broncos. And even 30 yards.
10 at the 34-yard line.
They'll come up here, first and 10. Back to the air one more time. He'll dump this out wide to Dobbins. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Second and 12.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Open man there, it is Bourne. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
15 yards.
A gain there of 15. First down, Broncos.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey.
Nix's pass. Complete to number 37, R.J. Harvey. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 15-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. They'll look to throw yet again. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Here's a third down and 4. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And looked like he might have... but the defense closed quickly. He did not get in.
It's a gain of a
second down.
Brings up second and goal.
Is into the end zone for a Bronco touchdown. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
34, Broncos 24. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now a carry for Hunt. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Conklin goes in motion. They'll drop to throw. Try to set up the screen here with Pacheco. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. This brought in out past the 20. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. This is 1st and 10. from the shotgun. Here's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A first down throw for Nix. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. A 1-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Down to a knee here. The defense still has a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they're going to use them. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Only 1 timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. The Broncos going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. Third and long. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Throwing now, Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.